Okay, guys, so here we are in round 6 of the Vintage Championships, and we are playing against giarola. And this guy is likely playing a Tauron Storm build, Gush Bond type deck. And he unfortunately won the die roll. And I don't think that this is a hand that we can keep. Double Ancient Tomb is just very poor. Let's see if he runs Force of Wills in this thing. And I suspect he is, yeah. Couple mana drains, and no Force of Will. Oh, interesting. Oh, there they are. Okay. I was going to say, wow, that's weird. I think we're going to ship it. And this is a much better hand. We're going to keep it. And our opponent mulliganed as well. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess we're just going to do a turn 1 Thorn here. And we'll do a turn 2 Spare Resistance. That's what our plan is going to be. And hopefully this resolves. Yeah. Okay. So now he'll probably put down some of his power knowing we're on stacks. Okay. So he can't actually cast okay, so let's get out a Sphere Resistance here. And I don't see a benefit in playing anything outside of the cow or the Mishra's Factory here. Actually, maybe we want the Cavernous, okay. I don't really want to expose my Academy here. So I think we're just going to play the Mishra's Factory. And yeah, let's do that. I'll do it afterwards. I don't think he's going to have a daze here. I mean, he can spell pierce me for sure, but I can't pay for a spell pierce anyways. But this will be nice if this resolves, and it does. Okay. And next turn we can play Tangle Wire. Okay, my opponent's got lots of lands here, it looks like. I think we try and resolve a Tangle Wire here. So it's pretty expensive to cast this. Yeah. I mean, we just got to try and get it in, right? I mean, obviously, we're not going to get mana drained here. He hasn't shown me a Force of Will yet. Okay, so I'm quite happy about this. Tangle Wire is a tough one for my opponent to beat. Because now he is fully under my spheres. And of course the Tangle Wire doesn't do anything to us, so we really need to draw some Thunder now. Like Lodestone Golem would be tremendous. Okay, that's not what we're really looking for here. I guess I'm just going to play a blind duplicant here. Let's take a look. Is there anything that really stands out artifact-wise? You know, we're just shooting darts, right? But I feel like getting a clock on him here is important. So, yeah, let's just get the Revoker in there. I'm going to set it on Black Lotus. And we're just attacking. And unfortunately, we really don't have a strong play here. And we are indicating this to our opponent by our sequence of plays there, but that's okay. And I think our opponent missed a land drop last turn, which is good for us. Okay, missed another land drop. So we are looking for Lodestone Golems. Tangle wire is decent here. Do I tie him down again? Or do I wait a turn? He'd have 2 mana up, and he would be able to force of will. Actually, that's not what I'm looking to do. I think I do it here. I mean, it's slightly greedy, but it still ties him down for multiple turns. And hopefully we will draw into something by that time. So let's cast Tangle Wire here. And we are hitting for 4 damage a turn, which is significant. We maybe were slightly greedy there, but you still missed with lands, so this is great. Hopefully we tapped those correctly. I hit one pretty quickly there. Yeah. Come on. Oh, that's not what we want. Jeez. Okay, faltering a little bit here, guys. I mean, do I just play the duplicant? I feel like I do. I maybe should have played it last turn too. I think I just do, guys. It's not ideal by any means, but you can't force it here. Let's just do it. You know, it's not ideal, guys, but we're being put in the position here where we are the beatdown, so we absolutely got to get in there. And we're... Okay, so he is tapping something here. Okay, I was trying to. Okay, so we're going to land. So we really need to draw something here now, guys. Chalice of the Void is definitely a good one. Well, question is, what do we put it at against his deck? Now, Rebuild is a card that can get me. It's an instant, and it's going to cost him 3 mana to cast it. He's got 4 mana now. I mean, yeah, I think I still got to set it at 1. I mean, his Moxen are good for sure, but okay. All right, guys, let's see if we can get there. Maybe if we had to cast that duplicant a turn earlier, we might have felt a bit better about things, but let's hope that this is enough. We're tapping down 2 things. He's underneath a sphere. Hopefully he misses on a land. Okay, so he didn't do anything. He can't Snapcaster me. He can't rebuild. So let's see what we're dealing with here. We need a lodestone. Cavern of Souls, jeez. Alright, we'll put that on construct. That was a bit of a whiff, but anyways, let's attack in and let's see what he's got. Okay. Alright, so spheres were pretty good there. He's got some dismembers, which are okay. Extirpate, weird. 3 Nature's Claim, 3 Trigon Predators. So his deck is definitely pretty good with the Trigons added in there. Definitely one of the more difficult cards for me to beat, but yeah, he's still a very spell-heavy deck. Question is, do I want to do anything against Storm? Like, he does have a Tendrils kill. He does have a Tendrils kill. I don't think so, guys. I think his land is pretty vulnerable. Oh, he does have islands, okay. And a basic forest coming in. Wormcoil is okay. Duplicant is not very good. Like, does he have Blightsteel Colossus in this? No. So I'm not crazy about Duplicant here. I mean, that can get a Trigon, though, which is not insignificant. Revokers are good on power. Leyline, I don't think so. I mean, he does run a... Yeah. I don't think there's too much I do here, guys. Alright, guys. No, is Triskelion any good here? I guess Triskelion can get his Talrans. But his Wormcoil just better. Yeah. Let's just take it in, guys. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a turn 1 play, and I don't know that I can keep a hand like this. I don't think so. You know, if one of these was a workshop, it would be amazing, but... So my opponent's thinking if he wants to mulligan here. I think we have to mulligan. You know, this hand has the potential to be something, but it's completely dependent on being able to draw lands. Like, you know, I could rip a Sol land or a Moxen off my turn here and be looking great. I am going to mulligan. And much the same situation. Really don't know if I can keep this. I'm going to have to mulligan again. Much better. Like, this is the kind of hand that I'm looking for. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can sneak a Sol Ring into play here. No, I think we do a Chalice at 1, right? Yeah. So this probably will get forced, but Okay, so here's the question. I mean, I guess we try a sphere of resistance here, and hopefully this resolves. Okay, pretty good here, guys. Not perfect, but pretty good, considering we're a mulligan to 5. Let's hope we draw a lodestone golem here. Ooh, what a nice draw. Let's try and cast this first to see what he does. Like, he may gush, I don't know. And I'd rather not use my wasteland if that's the case. I'd rather hide it if he's going to gush. And gushing is not great because you'd have to discard a lot of cards. Okay. I don't know what he thinks he can cast here at 1. Okay, gush. And so that's exactly what happened. And, you know, guys, as much as that's a reasonable play to do that, it sets him so far behind my spheres. And, of course, I'm also hoarding a wasteland here. So, you know, my opponent's giving me an opportunity to draw into this game. You know, he's got to discard a card here, a couple cards. We just want a lodestone golem is what we want here. A factory is not terrible. Yeah, I think we play the factory here. The only problem with that is that he can gush again, but once again we're not overly worried about that. Yeah, we don't have any big threats, but we're going to chip away here. Okay, Revoker's a nice draw. I don't think he can do anything here. So let's see what he does. Let's see if he gushes here. Probably should have done this pre-combat. Regardless, we're going to take his trough away here. And we'll just set this thing on Black Lotus. And once again, we're going to try and go into beatdown plan here. He discarded a Nature's Claim, which is great. Okay, guys. Top deck, Lodestone. Tangle Wire. Oh my. What a draw. Let's see if we can force him to make a move here. We're going to have to plunk ourselves for a couple life, but that's fine. I mean, I could not take 2 life, but I'd rather see him react here. Which I don't think he can still do anything. I mean, if he has a Force of Will in hand, yes, he can get me, but this Tangle Wire is going to be really bad for him if he can't stop it. And it doesn't look like he can. Well, guys, we really need to draw some land here. Or creatures, excuse me. We don't want land, unless it's a wasteland. Okay, Tangle Wire is a good draw. I mean, it buys us time. We're not going to do it here, obviously. Okay, Snapcaster Mage is fine. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's another permanent that, and I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of lands in hand, obviously, right? So now's our turn. We really need to make a move here. We need to draw something significant. And that is a significant card. Now, how many mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I've got just enough to cast the Forge Master. But the problem is that he, like if I Tangle Wire here, like I can basically, if this Forge Master sticks, which, you know, I don't know if he's got removal for it or not, he would be. Thing is, can he cast a Rebuild on me? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't. Okay, well, let's get our Forge Master in here. And it's a bit of a gamble. But Forge Master will win the game for us. If okay, guys, so here it goes. This is the big turn. Hopefully my opponent can't do anything here. Okay. That's fine. All right, guys. Well, I feel like we're going to get there. I don't want to count my eggs before they've hatched here, but oh, well, Lodestone Golem's a good one. I mean, unfortunately, I can only cast one, but I think right now I just pretty much go in with, well, I can just kill him. I mean, he could Snapcaster, but I am not going to go that route, and I'm just going to take all his lands. All right, I can take 3 lands. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can kill him. Do I go for a kill here? He can easily crack off a Snapcaster. That's the problem with this play. However, if I cast a Lodestone Golem, he cannot do that. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana again. Cost me 5, 9 to cast both Tangle Wire and Golem. The question is which do I want to cast? I mean, I think Tangle Wire here is the correct play. All right, let's. All right, what do I sacrifice here? Right, do I attack with this? That's the question. I mean, I do, right? Yeah. And I burn off a couple mana. Let's see him. Let's see what he does here. Because if he just lets this go through, I can just staff and in him. And if he Snapcasters, then so let's see what he does here. Okay, so I think what we do here is we sacrifice our Sol Ring. our tangle wire, and I think my revoker. Yeah. And yeah, we're just going to go in for staffing in and poke them. Actually, do we want just to use a Triskelion here? I don't think so. Staffing in's a really powerful card.